Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today we'll be learning how to add light rays to our images. So let's get started. Welcome to InfoHub. Do subscribe and press the bell icon and never miss any update from InfoHub. So this is the image which I have selected. Now the first thing we need to do is to select and separate the bright areas. These areas which you can see. So go to select and pick the option the color range. So this is a dialog box which will appear to you. Now simply change the Sambert colors to highlights and also make sure that your selection preview is set to black matte so that you can analyze the difference as well as we will be changing the properties. As you can see, you can change them according to your own preference. Just make sure that the bright areas are visible to you and not too dark. After you're done with the settings, click OK. And now as you can see, we have a selection of the bright areas. Now the next thing we need to do is save them to a new layer. So just simply use the shortcut Ctrl J for creating a new layer. Now after this, the second method is to blur these bright areas so that it looks more realistic and to avoid the sharpness and to give it a smooth effect. So before proceeding, first we need to convert this into a smart object so that the properties don't affect. Now after this, go to filter, go to blur and select radial blur. Now within this, make sure that you change the blur method to zoom and increase the amount to a maximum 100 or in between 90 to 100. And quantity we will always keep best, but at the end when we are done with the adjustment. But before that we will be keeping it in draft and checking the position of our sun. Now let me explain to you how. With the help of this, you can adjust the position of your sun, as you can see, and click on draft and OK to see if the rays are falling from the right point that the sun actually is. Now as you can see, the rays are below the sun, so we will repeat this method again. And when you are satisfied with your adjustment, when you know it's accurate, select the best quantity and simply click OK. This will take a little time to process, as you can see. And now you can see you got the rays. Now the next step is to increase the density of these rays. That is by simply making their duplicates or their copies. So with the help of Ctrl J, we can make their copies. For this particular image, I am making 3. 3 is more than enough. You can make more according to your image's properties. Okay, now moving forward, the next method is to merge all the layers, but also keeping in mind that each layer has its own properties. Now let me show you how can this be possible. So in such case, what we need to do is first let's select all the layers and now simply right click and convert it to a smart object. Now I will explain to you the reason behind this. Now let's say anytime you want to change properties of any of the layers, simply double click on the particular layer and it will automatically open up in a new window. Now as you can see, we have 3 different layers with their own properties. But in case if we had directly merged them, it will be merged into one single layer, as you can see, and all the properties are merged as well. So to avoid this, we converted these layers into a smart object. So I'm hoping you very well understood the difference and the reason behind this. Okay, now let's move forward. Now the next step is to blur some of the edges to give a smooth effect. Go to filter, blur gallery, field blur. Now as you click on field blur, this is how it will appear to you, the screen. All you need to do is simply create points where you want to blur the effect. As you can see, simply mark the points where you want it to be more softer. So after you are done, click OK, and you can see the difference. It is not a major difference, but a minor. If you closely observe, you can see the difference. Now after you're done with all your raise settings, next comes the main part, that is changing your blending mode. So let's keep the blend mode from normal to screen. I hope you can see the difference. You can also blur some of the areas with the help of layer mask if needed. It's not mandatory. Now after you're done with this, let's add some natural color to it so as to get that realistic effect. So go and select the adjustment layer icon below, which you can see, and select solid color. Select any color you want to choose. Take the color between orange and yellow, something mustard yellow. Let's take mustard yellow. Hit OK. Now as you can see, the complete layer is filled with particular color. So simply what you need to do is you have to merge both the layers to create that effect. So press Alt and simply keep your mouse between these two layers, and you can see an arrow icon, that is the clipping icon. Simply click there and you can see both the layers are connected and they are merged now. So now anytime you make any changes to any of the layers, it will be automatically applied to it. Now moving towards to our last, that is now to add some light spots, because the rays are falling, so it's obvious there will be some light spots on the ground as well. So now let's create some light spots on the surface. First let's make a new layer, and you also make sure that you have the same color selected. Now how to get the same color, let me show you. First select the foreground color. Now with the help of picker tool, drag your mouse from the image simply to the point from where you need to pick the color, as you can see. Because if we had done this directly, it won't pick that color. To know more in detail about this method, do go and check this video out. This will be very helpful to you. Okay, now let's move forward. Now after you have selected the color and everything, simply with the help of brush tool, you have to create the light spots. You can keep the flow from 50 to 60, the range. It can vary also. Let's create some random spots. Now after you are done with this, change the blending mode to color dodge. I know it's looking very weird, but no issues. Double click on the layer, open the blending options, and you can see there's an option called underlining layer. You need to simply adjust them so that it fits to your actual image. To adjust this, press Alt so as to split the adjustment. Press Alt and simply drag according to your own preference. Now once you're satisfied, click OK, and you can see the difference now. Lastly, you can also adjust the curves as well, because it adds some more realistic effect to your image. As you can see, this is perfect. So this is your final look. You can erase, you can add some more light as well with the help of layer mask if you want. So this was the final step, and this is your final result, which you can see. Here you go. So I'm hoping you had an amazing session today and this really helped you. So see you next time with something more interesting and new. Thank you. We hope you liked this video. Give your feedback in the comment section. Now you can also follow us on all social medias. Hit like and do subscribe our channel for more interesting videos.